This, children, is the British room. Now do not be alarmed when you find yourself speaking in a hyper-exaggerated British accent. That's a very, very normal side effect, okay? So. Now, to prove that this is not a put-on, I would ask each of you to enter yourselves and try to speak normally.
Is it working?
Of course it's working, you twit.
Welcome to my convenience store. Man, I just be playing. Terribly sorry.
Now children, this man's name is Ezekiel Bunt. He's from Alabama and he's in charge of formulating new computer software fonts for the next iteration of computer software. He also claims he's been wearing his top hat a full week in advance before I ever did, which is an absolute disgusting lie. On a personal level, he's an absolute snake in the grass, which is exactly why we've roped him off from the public so that he can't get away and you can't get to him. Do not let him involve you in any of his mindless business propositions, whatever he currently has going. Do not. Follow me into the passage, children, because what I have to show you next is very silly.
Is it a dragon?
Oh, I do hope it's a dragon.
What in the Queen's name is your obsession with dragons? We've only got one dragon and we store it in the dragon room, so dragons are logically right out. Now look at this.
So you make fonts, do you?
Indeed I do, and I'm also the narrator.
The narrator of what?
Oh look, this one's just about ready. I call it Meridian Blue. We're not exactly sure who this man is, but his very presence here has exposed us to some very interesting scientific anomalies.
Are you joshing?
And that is how you make a Z.
That is bloody brilliant.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it is. Hey, have you ever had your face made into a cartoon?
Pardon?
It's just a side job I do when the font industry slows down. Have a chat!
Oh.
Directly above this tub is a wormhole. A literal rip in the fabric of space.
Is it cotton?
What?
The fabric of space. Is it cotton? It could be polyester.
Polyester is absolute rubbish. It's probably some sort of animal fur.
How is it probably that? You think you'd have to at least see the fabric of space before probably comes into it?
Children, stop it. You're all acting very out of character. Now come here and look at this.
Blimey!
Clap, clap! Can you hear me? Clap, clap!
And that. It's almost a bit too accurate, isn't it? Sometimes I forget that I'm doing a caricature and I make it real.
Looks pretty spot on to me.
It is on a marker board at the moment, so I can't exactly give it to you or cut off a piece of it. That would be silly. So, if you could be so good as to open the top drawer around there and pull out a camera for me. Thank you oh so very much. And there it goes. Now, what is your email address? Oh, be serious, what is this? We're just doing a picture, what's the problem?
I'm sorry, I got curious.
Who told you to get curious? Come on. Let's go. And so Rupitus and the 4 children fled the British room in anger.
Geoffrey was swiftly given a verbal flogging by Mr. Fruitworthy for being so naughty, although it was a short flogging, and all issues were soon put right.
This, as you can see, is the sex.
Bobby! Oi, Bobby! Sí, es cierto. Es mío, su martillo.
¿Puedes hablar?
Sí, seguro lo que es no importante ahora. Lo que es importante es que esta plataforma es terminada. Entonces puede parar martillar ahora, ¿ok?
Lo siento, martillo. No significa trabajarte en exceso. Solo estoy un tipo de perfeccionista.
Yo no tengo interés en nada que usted acaba de decir. Lo que yo trato de decirle es que la plataforma es terminada. Y ahora es tiempo de terminar algo más.
¿Qué es?
Tu familia. Yo te quiero que matar su familia.
Pero me amo a mi familia.
Bien, fino. Bueno, ¿qué tal justo su hermanito? Él solo tomaría como 2 hits.
¡No! No voy a asesinar a nadie al aviso de un martillo.
Ah, sí que es una buena cosa, es decir. Usted piensa que son todos superiores ahora, ¿eh? Como si usted jamás pueda haber terminado esta plataforma sin mí. Usted me debe al niño.
Perdón, pero justo no soy el tipo de que asesina. Bueno,
¿Sabe? Dicen que cuando todo consigo ese martillo, todo se parece a un clavo. Pero soy un martillo. Ese que la mayoría de las cosas se parecen a clavos. Pero en este momento, usted se parece a un imbécil verdadero. Adiós, Bobby. ¡Mierda!
I think it's over. That was an easy one. We got lucky.
What was that?
That was a short film. Fortunately, it wasn't very long, and that was one of the more entertaining ones.
That was one of the entertaining ones?
I thought that was good.
There's no time to waste, children. Into the sexist room.
Can I hear a funny joke? Women's rights. He gets it.
Oh yeah!
Thank you, that's very kind. Now I'd like to start off by doing things a little bit different, and it's not because I'm of a different gender, which shouldn't play into this press conference at all.
Yeah, I bet.
Guys, please. We're all adults here, so we should be able to conduct ourselves in a professional manner. Now I'd like to have a quick Q&A before making a brief statement on foreign policy.
I have a question, Mrs. President.
It's Madam President, but yeah, we'll start with you.
Okay, cool. So I was wondering, what kind of sandwiches are you going to be making?
It's funny. It's really funny. But do we have any real questions? You.
Oh, yeah, what is, can I get your number?
I'll ask again. Does anyone have a serious question that doesn't have anything to do with me being a woman?
I do.
Promise?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it true that during college you were a member of the secret society known as the Skull and Bones?
No. At no time was I associated with...
I'm sorry. I meant the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
That is not appropriate, and shame on you for lying to your president.
Too much.
Really?
Oh god. Too much.
That's really mature. You're all a bunch of children.
So tell me this, which was your favorite of the two Parent Trap movies? Do you like Amanda Bynes?
In this room, there is a man, a widower. It means his wife is dead. He is now attempting to reconstruct his dead wife out of little bits of trash. Feast your eyes on the absurd.
That's awesome.
It is awesome, but it's also kind of sad and delusional, yet somehow inspiring.
This is wrong. Someone needs to tell him. Excuse me, sir. Your wife's gone. There's nothing you can do to change that.
Why can't you people just leave us alone?
She's not finished yet, so get lost!
Guess I spoke too soon on that one.
I guess you spoke too soon on pretty much everything.
Get back, children! It's the sneaky rodent man! Who? We're not quite sure where he comes from, but he's been stirring up trouble in these parts for years. Quickly, children, do any of you have any babies with you?
I don't have any pockets. What? Of course not. Why?
He's allergic. The only other option is to lure him back into the rafters using a trail of animal crackers. Quickly, children, do any of you have any animal crackers with you?
We don't have anything.
Darn it! I guess I'll have to fight him. Quickly, children, get against the walls!
You look like a man without a mission.
I have no idea what that means, but I do know you hate this.
That's photography. Taxation without representation. That's all you'll ever be.
Back to the rafters, you devil!
You've really made a man out of yourself today, you fool! Too bad you missed the forest for the trees.
This is stupid.
Yeah, that was really stupid.
I mean, you can't just introduce a villain right at the end of the movie like that.
What are you talking about? That was really exciting.
His weakness was babies and animal crackers.
I like my character.
I just don't feel like anyone's gonna understand any of this.
I guess some of the interruptions, like the short film, could have taken the audience out of the movie.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Everything just felt so much funnier when I was writing it.
You mean like when you were writing this conversation?
Exactly. I don't even like when movies do this sort of thing.
Like a movie in a movie?
Everybody's making a movie in a movie these days. Why can't people just make a movie?
Well, if you edit out this scene, it would almost be just a movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should at least finish the movie.
He's right, Tyler. You should finish the movie.
Why are you wearing that?
It's cost $60. We can't just use it in one thing.
Finish the movie, Tyler. Tyler, finish the movie. Finish the movie, Tyler.